In the almost 8 years since Mayor Levitt was sworn into office as mayor, Vancouver has transformed dramatically. In 2010, the city had more than 161,000 residents and 6,600 businesses. And we broke ground on efforts to redevelop and revitalize our historic waterfront, connecting 35 acres along the Columbia River to the city's downtown core. In 2011, City Hall moved into its beautiful new home, and a citywide volunteer program hit the ground running. In 2012, work commenced on the Waterfront Access Project, restoring the historic direct connection of the community to the Columbia River waterfront and paving the way for future development. Vancouver's East Side continued to evolve as an economic hub. In 2013, Mayor Levitt dedicated downtown's Block 10 as Heritage Square, and the city and its partners launched the Innovation Partnership Zone to promote and foster high-tech companies and a startup culture in the city. In 2014, Vancouver Fire Department welcomed Discovery, a new state-of-the-art quick response boat. The restoration of 4 buildings in the West Barracks was approved by Council, and a Vancouver Arts District was designated in downtown Vancouver. By 2015, an economic plan to reinvigorate the 4th Plain International District was finalized. An extension of Columbia Way on the Vancouver waterfront was completed. The ever-popular summer concert and movie series expanded to the east side. And the Streets Funding Commission delivered its recommendation on a sustainable streets funding package, adopted by City Council the following year. In 2016, a community resource team delivered its recommendations on a funding strategy for the Vancouver Police Department, which was adopted by Council in early 2017. The city expanded access to affordable housing and preventing homelessness, which continued to be a top priority. Implementation of streets maintenance funding allowed for us to work on keeping good streets in good condition and protecting our community's investment in infrastructure. And we broke ground on the construction of the city's iconic new waterfront pier and park, as well as replacement fire stations 1 and 2. There was a lot to be proud of over the last 8 years. More than 16,700 new residents, 3,400 new businesses, 305,000 volunteer hours have been donated, a spike in community events. We have an even brighter future to look forward to, with more than 500 multifamily units in progress, 61 sworn and civilian positions to be added to the Vancouver Police Department by 2020, a new waterfront park opening in 2018, and replacement fire stations 1 and 2 later this year. A sustainable streets funding package anticipated to generate more than $7 million in streets funding revenue by 2021, and a $42 million community investment to help prevent homelessness and increase access to affordable housing over 7 years. But we can't let 8 years of hard work as Vancouver's mayor go by without showing you some of the outtakes.
Observe the provisions of the charter and ordinance of the city of Vancouver. You know, I've got my lei on here and my traditional Polynesian shirt that my dad wore on my parents' honeymoon in 1971. So it's an event like this that gives me a great opportunity to wear this shirt.
I heard some chuckles when you saw me in my Def Leppard shirt. I know some of you were wearing the same kind of clothes. My Cosby sweater from my senior picture. Oh, the good old days.
Watch Vancouver happening before your very eyes through an assortment of YouTube videos.
Excuse me. I've got a meeting to get to. We've got city council tonight. I don't want to hear it from you. Who's in here? It's kind of warm in here today, isn't it? I won't mind at all if you want to take your jackets off. Just keep your shirts on, please.